Allah Imla, Alahaina, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malakia, Bahashim, Harawat, Kakorash, Barakathum, the water Baba Ba, Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine, I say to you, Shalom. Today we're gonna get into a video where these people who call themselves ICE is showing the barbaric animalistic behavior of these people. And the whole organization is mostly comprised of Edomites. So I have a video where their full barbaric behavior is on full display, lawlessness, not caring about the people, all that. You see, this is the thing that it goes over a lot of you people's heads. Why do you think Trump has increased ICE activity? Why do you think his list is getting longer as far as the countries he wants to steal? Let's keep it real, keep it a buck. Because you have midterms coming up. This is what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to either get an insurrection act in place or, even better, declare martial law before the midterms, because if he can either declare martial law or declare war, he gets to stay in office, just like Dudu Netanyahu. Dudu been doing this shit for over 20 years, I think. They can't get him to leave because he keeps starting wars. Now, that's a smart thing to do, right? To stay out of jail for war crimes. You commit more war crimes. That's a loophole in Esau's law system that he exploits. So that's why all this activity is ramping up globally and inside the continental United States. This man wants a declaration of either martial law, which is total control. And another thing about martial law, people don't understand. When martial law is implemented, civilian laws are no longer enforced. Military laws are. And these are very harsh laws that you could be put to death in the streets. This is what they want. It's like Zechariah, who slayers, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, roughly paraphrasing. They blame it on a bullshit law. Or they say, you made me murder you. It's your fault I had to murder you. See what I'm saying? That is what they want. But see, they think that doing this is going to get them off the Lord's shit list. No. Well, he made me murder him. It don't matter. Murder is murder. And these are not arrests being made because these people haven't broken any laws. This is what I told you before. Legal harassment, legal provocation, which means they can provoke you, and legal kidnapping. That's what's going on. We told y'all a long time ago, Trump is going to use these people to pick a fight with you because he can't get you to come out in the street. So he's going to bring the fight to you. And now they got these animals going door to door. How you think that's going to pan out after this woman got shot in the face? And then yesterday, a man got shot in the leg. Now, when you look at this video that I'm about to show you, you are going to see why eventually people are going to start busting at ICE on site because there is no chance citizens are going to let these animals even close to their loved ones. Let's get a copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Check this out. Name of this video is U.S. federal agents use irritants against Minneapolis protesters. Now watch this. Well, let me blow it up first. Watch this guy shoot this Jake in the face. My thing is, Jake, why are you even there? Because one thing we have learned by being in Babylon, we don't deal with Edomite men in masks or hoods. Because why? Because they're about to show you how wicked they are. They protect and serve. Yeah, they protect their identity while they serving you up an ass whoop. So no, you stay away from Edomite men in hoods and masks. See how they're purposely shooting people in the face? Now, this was a command from up top. So that tells us that either Trump or somebody in his administration has given the okay, the green light for them to shoot people in the face. They're aiming straight for the face.
Right in the face. All on video, you motherfucker. All on video. Right in the face. All on video, you motherfucker. All on video. Here again. Hey, this is not your vendetta. Don't do it. 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 Don't. Hey, keep that going, man.
This man got a paintball gun. Now, how is this? What good is any of this doing? Besides pissing off the citizens, which is the goal. That's the end game. So the government recruits bottom of the barrel devil rejects, societal rejects, to do their dirty work. These are pawns. In every chess game, you send your pawns forward first. See what I'm saying? And then a video just surfaced about how this lady tried to join ICE, and she told how the process went, and it said it was a very sloppy process. They pushed her through when she told them that she didn't want to be a part of. She was just trying to see how the process goes. So they got drug addicts on ICE. They got criminals with records in these ICE uniforms. So you answer me this rather. How can you get justice from criminals? Because a lot of these ICE agents have criminal records up there with their daddy, head toddler in chief.
Someone else! Tell someone else! Tell someone else! Just leave! Just fucking leave! You're trying to just fucking go! Get back. I know you're pressing.
See, it's easy for Esau to outgun you and outman you when you're going against unarmed citizens. That's his shit. Because Esau hates competition. So I say all these ice animals, since they want to fight a war so bad, send them to the Valley of Yehoshaphat. Since they just got a bloodlust.
Get back. Yeah.
Just fucking keep walking.
And you can tell how they move. They don't operate as a unit, meaning they haven't been trained. These are just vigilantes, racists, KKK in fatigues.
Hey, Nazi Ducky, what are you filming? Hey, do it! Get the fuck out of here!
This video been running for 3 minutes or some change. I haven't seen anything procedural as far as checking IDs, verifying if these people are even American-born citizens. All I see is chaos. It's locked you for that. All I see is chaos. But see, at the same time, you got to remember, in order to know the true intent of a plan, you have to analyze the end result. So if the end result is chaos, that's the goal. I don't see them arresting nobody for being illegal. All I see is harassment and provoking. That's the goal, to get the citizens to rise up so he can lock you down and declare martial law. So the government is basically trying to get the citizens to react in a violent way so they can be justified to declare martial law. Let's go.
Get out of the way! Get out! Get out the way! Get out the way! Truck!
See how many people have we seen shot in the face? About 4 or 5 people, see?
Tear gas! Tear gas! Tear gas! Tear gas! Tear gas! Get out! What's up?
See? Come out of this. That's where we at in Babylon. And it's only going to get worse from here. It's not going to get better because it's prophecy for America to be destroyed, and that's what the Lord is going to do. So let's go get some scripts. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Go the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? That's why all this wickedness is allowed. Now let's go to Revelation chapter 6. Verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. So this man is taking peace from the earth in his own country and threatening the peace of other countries. This is what a lot of people don't even consider. Trump is trying to accuse the citizens and everybody else a threat to national security. He's a bigger threat to national security than China and Russia ever will be, because he's being paid to destroy this country from within. Now, the last lesson you Edomites are going to learn is recognizing a traitor when you see one, recognizing a compulsive liar when you see one, recognizing a saboteur when you see one, recognizing a leader who commits treason in your face, but betraying his country every day. This is the last lesson y'all gonna learn before y'all go into captivity. Because right now, Trump is America's baby. When I say Trump is America's baby, I mean that this man has been getting away with murder and not being punished. Now America has a problem child on their hands, a spoiled toddler, because you didn't punish him. You should have had his ass in jail years ago. Then you wouldn't have this problem child on your hands that you don't know what to do with. Not only do you not know what to do with Trump, you don't know what to do with all his flunkies. These ICE animals on the street, you don't know what to do with them because you don't deal with your problems. Edomites don't deal with reality. That's why you got this alternate bizarro world right now, because you don't deal with reality. You don't punish your own. That's why you got these problem children on your hands, these ICE animals in the presidential administration full of liars, murderers, thieves, and pedos. Go to Job chapter 15. Oh yeah, and all that does officially make you unfit to rule as well. But then again, you wasn't created to rule. You were created to be the wicked. Job chapter 15, verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. What did Trump do when he first came in the office the second term? Legalize bribery. Verse 35, they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, in their belly prepare deceit. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 21. Verse 7, the robbery of the wicked shall destroy them because they refuse to do judgment. Told you. You don't punish your own. That's why you got all these problem children on your hands, all these domestic terrorists. You don't punish your own. Verse 10, the soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. When a neighbor looks at an Edomite, that neighbor knows that Esau hates his guts, because Esau hates everybody because he hates himself. So like, let's keep going. go to chapter 24. Verse 19, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. That's why we ain't tripping. Let's go to chapter 29 in Proverbs. Verse 12. Now we start at verse 10. The bloodthirsty hate the upright, but the just seek his soul. Yeah, they hate. They hate. They just full of hate, man. You people born hating. Verse 12, if a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. Verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people shall rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Ain't nobody rejoicing. And that should be an indicator of what kingdom you're in. If a righteous person, if an honest person is a threat, you in a wicked kingdom. If liars, pedos, murderers, thieves go unpunished, you in a wicked kingdom. Matter of fact, that ice animal that shot that woman in the face, this man and collected over $600,000 in GoFundMe. But yet you Edomites are in your cars crying, making videos about how you can't pay your bills. But you'll reward the wicked for wickedness. This country is done. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before fall. See, the pride, they're at the peak of their pride right now, because Trump, he treating the whole planet like he doing real estate. So if he's ran between 20 and 30 businesses into the ground, what makes you think he's going to be successful at running the country? I said, Esau's not smart. Y'all just stupid. Keep rolling. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 25. He that is proud, he that is of a proud heart stirreth up strife. Is that not Trump? But he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. Let's go to chapter 29. Verse 22, an angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression. Exactly. The higher their pride, the more violent they are. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not unless they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Now let's go to the Apocrypha, Book of Sirach, chapter 12. Verse 3, there can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. Always occupied in evil. How is this making the country better? That's not the goal. The goal is to start a civil war. Verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Chapter 14, verse 5, he that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. Verse 7, and if he do it good, he do it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. He claimed that he's doing this to get all the illegals out of the country. But I don't see them messing with illegals. They messing with citizens. And sooner or later, they coming to get you, Jake. They just trying to figure out a way to indirectly come at you, if you understand. For example, you know, the Somalis and the Muslims have been in the news lately. Now, it would be an easy thing for these Edomites to round up a whole bunch of Jakes and claim they're Somalis, claim they're Muslim. See, for some reason, they don't know the difference between a so-called black person and a Somali, or a so-called black person and a Muslim. They just gonna pool all you together, knowing what they doing, but they'll never say it. Oh, we got a truckload of Somalis, but they really Jakes. See, Esau slick like that. Psalm chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. Verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. Trying to figure out how to railroad you to jail. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. So what you seeing taking place is legal kidnapping, because the private prisons are suing the states for not supplying enough free labor. That's another indicator that you're in a wicked kingdom. Railroading people to jail, lying on them just to get free labor. And you wonder why America is about to be destroyed. Habakkuk chapter 2. Verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, need to keep it at home. Who enlarges his desirous hell and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathering to him all nations and heapeth up to him all people. This man had the nerve, the toddler in chief. He said he needs to acquire Greenland for his mental stability. So he always coming up with some kind of lies why he want to take these people land. Can't be satisfied. Now he trying to figure out a way to take Iceland now. Can't be satisfied. Unfit to rule. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they prescribe. Unjust laws. This man got these animals out here committing legal harassment, provocation, and kidnapping. But if you react, you the terrorist. Unrighteous decrees. Unfit to rule. And this is Esau in a nutshell, Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. When these people decide on a lie, and it's like a collective conscious effort amongst Edomites. When they find a lie that benefits them, they're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. Listen to this. But we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. When these people collectively agree on a lie, they're gonna run with it, especially if it benefits white supremacy. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 5. Woe to them that call evil good. This is verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, they claim this is a good thing. See how they agree on a lie? The whole White House, they agree on lies. Look how goofy Pam Bondi and Kristi Noem looking right now. Goofies. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them away, and take them by violence. And houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, on which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for the time is evil. The Lord got a cake baked for you Edomites. And finally, the Lord finna make y'all get somewhere and sit the fuck down. Everybody's tired of y'all shit. Let's go one. And this happened before. When Esau first came into power after Alexander the Great died, his kingdom was divided in between his 4 generals. And his 4 generals murdered Alexander the Great's family so they wouldn't inherit the kingdom. This is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 11. No, Salakia, verse 9. And after his death, talking about Alexander's, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. Every time an Edomite comes into power, you get a wicked kingdom ran by wicked men. But this is going to be the last one. After Esau destroys his own kingdom like a dumbass, he's going to rebuild ours for free. And then he's going to be rounded up and exterminated. And ain't nobody going to have to worry about their children being essayed. Don't nobody have to worry about domestic terrorists running around here shooting up shit. Ain't nobody gonna have to worry about nobody trying to take nobody's land or resources. We ain't gonna have to worry about kidnapping. We ain't gonna have to worry about disease. We ain't gonna have to worry about unrighteous decrees in non-stop taxes and all the bullshit, all the other bullshit Esau brings to the table just by him existing. Go to Psalms, chapter 73. Verse 5, they're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. These are Edomites. Getting rewarded for murder? Yeah, that's the wicked. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covers them as a garment. Verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than the heart could wish. See, we want Greenland. We want Cuba. We want Iceland. We want Mexico. We want Canada. We want Panama. We want Venezuela. See? Covetous. Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Verse 12, behold, these are the ungodly. They prosper in the world. They increase in riches. You gonna kidnap a president and his wife so you can steal his oil? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the level of his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. We know that is not possible. That's why we tell y'all to stop expecting the wicked to be righteous. It's not going to happen. Let's see, we can get a few more. We can close. Let's go Isaiah 59. Verse 4, none calleth for justice, nor any pleader for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. Their web shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. That's why whoever does business with the United States, they end up regretting it. That's why all these other nations are backing off from any dealings with the United States. Because of the United States, they comes off with that fake respect and then debo you. Canada ain't having it. Because it was a report that came out today, a video I was listening to, and the whiskey makers, Jack Daniels, they have lost 60% of their yearly profit because Canada took all American alcohol off their shelves. So Trump tried to call them back to the negotiation table and say, yo, we could talk about lightening up these tariffs, but y'all got to put American alcohol back on y'all shelves. Canada said, nah, we good. Y'all go ahead with that. That's what happens when you pretend that you respect somebody, then out of the blue, you just try to debo them. They don't want nothing to do with you. Who can blame them? Let me see what I want to get. Go to Proverbs. 24. Well, 10 and 23. This is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 23. It is as sport to a fool to do mischief. All them ice animals. But a man of understanding have wisdom. Yeah, they ice animals because there's nothing official about them. Okay, we can end in Obadiah. Verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Pride. Esau's pride is unmatched. Verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of them out of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And that is when we ain't got to worry about none of this bullshit that Esau has been doing for the past 500 years. He's going to be out of here, and there ain't going to be no more Edomites on this planet ever. Y'all about to be deported from the planet. So everybody else can live. Call Halayim La, Alahai now Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malaki, by Hashem, Harawat, Wakakorash, Barakatham, the water by Babal, Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.